On June 7th of 2011, Amber Hilberling, 7 months pregnant at the time, got into a heated argument with her husband, Josh Hilberling, and she pushed him against an exterior window of their apartment. His body shattered the glass and he fell from their 25th floor apartment to his death. Amber claimed she acted in self defense, alleging Josh was abusive and that the apartment's dangerously thin windows contributed to the tragedy. After the incident, she was brought in for questioning.
So you've got to fight for that one, and you've got to fight for yourself.
But who fights for Josh?
He's in better. Listen to me. He's in God's.
He's gonna be
Amber. He's in God's hands right now.
He's not supposed to be
No,
there.
he's not supposed to be, but he's in God's hands.
This isn't fair.
Hello.
If you haven't seen this before, it's heartbreaking because she obviously didn't mean for this to happen.
I told her,
Um,
don't say nothing.
yeah, it's also a very bizarre, quote unquote, interview. The police come in and question her a little bit, but most of it is just her waiting with her grandmother, and I think a little bit of it is her by herself.
Go to jail.
Listen to me. You have to listen to me.
But yeah, her grandmother's trying to keep her quiet, but she just keeps talking. She keeps
I love you.
incriminating herself. I can't explain any other way but that.
Rhonda and them's cops are at the apartment. I'm here with Amber, and I'm trying to get this done where she won't say anything till an attorney gets here.
Right.
So I'll call you
her grandma is.
Whenever I can
She knows.
get out.
She knows what should be done.
Right,
you know.
No,
she knows what's up. So basically, she's there to try to keep Amber's mouth shut.
Physically, yeah, she's just.
And you'll find out that that's quite an uphill battle.
Some cuts, she's fine. That away. All right. Bye-bye. When they come in and they asked you, say, I don't want to say nothing till my attorney gets here. Do you understand?
The detective's at the scene still, okay? They'll be one clearing a little bit, and they'll come down here and talk to you. Get all that, so just hang tight, okay? All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I laughed because her grandma was like,
Doesn't that make me guilty?
So when the
No,
cops,
that makes the
so when the cops get here, we're gonna say, you're gonna talk to a lawyer. I just thought that was just very coincidence or a very interesting timing that an officer would open up the door exactly when the grandma's saying like look, when they come in here, clam up, don't say anything, tell them you want a lawyer. And I don't know. I found that to be kind of humorous because it was almost as if the police were listening and they were like, all right, well now's our time to come in. But no, he was just informing them that the detectives are still at the scene. So that explains why there's going to be a period of time that they just sit here between the two of them and they just talk back and forth. And Amber reveals a little bit more than most people would reveal when they're inside an interrogation room that has a camera recording them.
lawyer do his job. Because maybe they will bring everything in.
But regardless, I'm going to jail.
That doesn't mean we're just doing your rights. You just don't understand how things work. You just don't say nothing till your attorney gets here. Okay?
So we're gonna be here for like hours.
Yeah, it'll probably be a long night.
Yeah.
But you don't say nothing
Long time.
until your attorney gets here. When they come in, just say, I don't want to say nothing until my attorney gets here.
That's
Okay?
what you do.
Don't
That's good
speak
advice.
any other way. You just have to stick to that. Because they are,
With Josh.
listen to me, they are going to poke
I
you.
just want to be with Josh.
They're
I just
gonna-
want to die.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Amber, you got that baby there.
But
That's a,
this is Josh's baby.
that's right. That's Josh's baby. That's the only thing that Josh has got is that baby.
He's supposed to be here. I'm such a bad person.
Amber.
No, I don't deserve to live.
Oh my God.
I don't deserve to be a mom. Josh deserves to be a dad. And Josh isn't even a person anymore.
It's like her grandma knows that this
Like that.
very well could be played in court, and she's trying to get her to, like, just
And you
don't say
can't talk
anything.
like that in front of. You gotta hold it together, baby.
But I don't think her grandma's aware that they're being recorded right now, too.
I can't stop seeing Josh fall. I just want to be back in bed, laying with him. That's never gonna happen again.
No.
Why did he have to die? I can't even, like, this is supposed to hurt so much more. I just want to see him smile again. This isn't fair. I just want to go back in time. I lost the person I loved. The person I couldn't even imagine being separated from is dead. Oh, Josh. Josh. I just want to see him just one more time. I wonder if his parents know yet.
I'm sure.
Probably.
They were right. They kept saying if we stay together, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh my God. That's what you're not supposed to say.
Say stuff
How did
like
this
that.
happen?
You see her
How did
grandma's
this
like,
happen? Why did he have to fall
Dude.
out the window?
don't say that kind of shit in
Fall
here.
out a window. Why did Mom put us in that apartment?
I mean, she's obviously not in her
Why
right state
were
of
we
mind, and who
there?
could blame her?
Why were we there? Why didn't I just leave? He was leaving. I kept just saying, and when he leaves, I'll go to my grandma's. Why didn't I just leave? He'd still be alive.
That's another incriminating statement.
Were y'all both struggling?
What do you mean?
Oh, grandma's trying to set it up to where, maybe some of it might have been his fault.
I can't get the image of him go out of my head. Him
Like,
falling
man,
out the
maybe you were
window.
defending yourself, and maybe he tripped or something. Possible.
I'm just trying to tell myself this isn't real, and this is all gonna be over soon.
It's been a little while since I followed this case, but I believe that there was a maintenance guy that may have actually even been in their apartment, and he just by coincidence, was fixing either it was a window or it might have been the sliding door or something like that. But he was repairing something, and he just happened to see the the incident with him falling out of the window. So there was an eyewitness that was on that same floor at a minimum. Either the guy was at the neighbor's apartment or he was in their apartment. So he very well could have been over in the neighbor's apartment, but there was a maintenance man, if my recollection's correct, who did witness the incident where he was, pushed out of the window.
Will you have Mom bring me some different pants?
Well, right now, ain't nobody going nowhere.
Yeah, frankly, she's lucky that they let her grandma in there.
I can't. This isn't happening.
Especially if they're listening to their conversation from the other side of that wall.
His bones were sticking out all over his body.
Oh, good grief.
His whole body was broken. And I just held him and kissed his cheeks and screamed for him to wake up. This is gonna turn into a nightmare.
You just have to pray. We'll get through it.
I don't deserve to pray. Who am I praying to, Josh? Josh hates me. I'm not even gonna be able to meet him in heaven anymore because he just hates me. I killed him.
Amber, stop talking like that.
What kind of person am I?
You're a loving person that has been abused by Josh just as well.
Ooh.
No, I'm
Uh-oh.
a horrible person who could do that. Who could do that? Push my husband and make him fall out the window.
She
I
just
wish
keeps
I could
digging.
Just go back and know that if I pushed him, it was gonna happen.
Quit saying you pushed him out the window.
For crying out loud. You're supposed to remain silent.
Did you intentionally?
No,
Okay.
of course not.
Okay, that's what they're gonna take it as, baby. That's why I said.
See, you almost got to admire her grandmother trying to protect her as best she can.
I just don't understand this whole...
Even though she wasn't there, she doesn't know exactly what happened.
Not that. I don't understand the whole pattern of events of the last year. Us getting married and going to Alaska. Everything in Alaska. Me being pregnant. Coming back here. Getting kicked out of Mom's house. Going to the apartment. And then
What?
all for it to Josh just fall out of a high-rise building?
The hell did you get kicked out of your mom's house for?
I mean, what are the chances? How many times has that happened? All Josh's friends, his family.
It's
they're gonna know he died
1 in millions.
He fell out of a high-rise apartment.
The odds of that happening it's got to be insanely astronomically
And
slim.
I just keep watching him fall. Over and over and over.
I mean, honestly, I've never heard of any other instance like this before. I mean, I've heard of people falling off of high-rise balconies and whatnot, but not through a window.
My last thought was, please catch yourself.
now that I'm thinking of that, there was one other instance I can think of that comes to mind, but it wasn't a crime that occurred. I believe this happened. I think it was in Toronto. It, I don't know. Canada comes to mind, but this guy who worked in a skyscraper, and he's kind of like the clown of the office. Whenever, whether if it's clients or whoever, he had a knack for like running and throwing his body into the window to just to prove how rock solid the windows are and how solid the structure is. And I'm assuming it was a fairly new building, so and I guess the windows they were soundproof or something like that. So like so he had kind of a running joke in the office where like I probably if he was just prompted, if they're like, "Hey, Bill or whatever the hell his name is, do that thing with the window again." I'm sure he would just do it every single time somebody would ask him, but he did it one too many times because he jumped and banged into the window and it popped out of its frame and he fell to his death. And that was a while ago. I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, roughly somewhere around there. But that's the only other thing I can think of that happened besides, people, self-deleting themselves from, buildings like that. But yeah, but as far as a crime or as far as someone pushing somebody through a window from a high rise, I can't think of any other instance besides this one. I mean, that's how rare
And
this
I just want to
this
know what
this
was
really
going
has to
through his
be.
head. If he knew he was gonna die. If he said a prayer, or if he cursed my name, or if he just
No, he
thought
probably
that he
had a
could
heart
catch
attack.
himself too. And then just watching him hit the ground.
Is there no balcony there from the living room?
No.
I wonder if maybe the apartment complex got sued, or they attempted to sue them for I don't even know what thin windows, I guess. I mean, you throw a 200-pound object
For the
against a
rest of
window,
my
it's
life,
probably
everyone's
going to
gonna
break.
think I'm a murderer. My family. My whole family.
I mean, I don't know how much Josh weighed. I'm just
Amber,
throwing out a
I'll
number.
take that baby.
All of Tulsa's gonna know.
Oh, all of America probably knew. This is in 2011.
I want to be the one that's dead.
I don't know. I had other shit going on
I
in
want to be
2011.
dead,
That
but
was
I
that was
want
quite a
Josh
year
to
for
be
me,
here.
but I'm sure it was on national news.
What's little Levi gonna do?
They could save him.
So not only does he have to lose his dad, he's got to lose his mama too.
I just have to. I just want to go back. Please, I just want to go back and just not push him, just catch him, something. This can't be real. I mean, I still have my whole life ahead of me, and I was supposed to spend it with Josh. And now I'm gonna go to prison. And Josh is dead. My baby's gonna get taken away from me. I can't believe this. I can't believe Josh fell. I wish I could just get it out of my head.
I know, baby.
I just want to go to sleep. What am I gonna tell Levi?
That he had a handsome dad, and that he loved him, and you will show his picture to him show him and tell him the good things about his dad.
But I know what really happened.
What really happened? You don't know what really happened. Y'all were in there. You were struggling.
And that's
I
that.
can't believe
Don't
he
say
fell
anything
out
else.
the window. Why did that happen?
Because it's an apartment up there with a view and y'all.
Why didn't I just leave? Why were we there? Why did he fall? Josh is dead. I just want to know where he's at right now. He's probably talking to his grandpa.
He's probably talking to his grandpa.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's talking to his grandma.
But I wonder where he went.
Went to heaven.
And what about a funeral?
He's having a conversation with St. Peter right now.
How is that ever gonna work?
I don't.
Amber. Knowing how the family feels. There's gonna be
That's what I'm saying. This is a nightmare that's just now getting started. I mean, as if Josh being dead, I can't even say it without I can't believe it when I say it.
You have to remember what I told you. Amber, if you don't do anything else, you got to remember what I told you. I'm begging.
About the attorney?
Yeah.
What if it doesn't work?
What if they find out what I really did?
Attorney, handle it,
That's what they're there for.
and they're gonna try to break you. Don't.
Well, she watches too much TV.
I'm just waiting for Josh to walk in the room.
Well, all you got to do is just say the word lawyer, and they
Tell
can't
me
talk
that
to you
he's
anymore.
sorry,
They're not going to try to break you.
and that he loves me so much. I just keep seeing him fall. I wish I could just get it out of my head. It's never gonna go away. Every time I close my eyes, I'm gonna see it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of an image to get out of your head. I mean, I definitely don't envy her there. Talk about a life lesson that you should control your temper,
I just want to go home
no matter where you're at.
to my husband.
gosh, Phil.
I feel so guilty for breathing, for not crying,
You're in shock.
but I feel guilty for just being here. I just want him to be in the hospital. I just kept screaming his name, screaming, saying, "Wake up, please!" And I just waited for him to wake up. I just held him. His body broken to nothing. Every bone in his body was sticking out. And his eyes were open. And I just looked at him and I just kissed him. And I said, "I'm so sorry, please. I love you, wake up."
Was there anybody else around?
She said no, if you didn't hear that.
God. I just can't even close my eyes. This isn't happening. Little Levi. He's gonna have to grow up without Dad. All because of me. Why did I do this? How could I do this? I want to die. I want to be with Josh. And Josh probably doesn't want to be with me. I just can't imagine what it would feel like to lose Adam or Ariel.
I can't either, baby.
And Josh's family lost him. No.
Hmm.
This is such a bad nightmare. I just want Josh to hold me. Just one more time, and then I'll say goodbye and I'll leave him alone. But at least he'll still be there for Levi and his family.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna look over Levi.
Why did this happen? This is just... This is just only stuff that happens in movies. I killed him.
Uh-oh. She's going down that incrimination road again. She just bluntly came out and said it. I killed him.
What is that? What do you have to do? You're gonna have to quit saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You
That's what I'm
didn't.
saying.
You didn't kill him, Amber.
I know, but it was an accident that went wrong, but because of me. I mean, I know I can't say those things. I know what I have to do to keep me and Levi safe.
Oh, no. She just keeps digging. And her grandma knows. Did you hear her sighing?
No.
Oh.
The only thing that I'm telling you is just for you
Uh-oh.
to talk to your attorney. You have to be open and honest with your attorney. I'm just saying that your emotions right now, you're in shock.
What if I'm not? What if I'm
What?
just a horrible person who can't
You're
cry? Or...
You're human. You're in shock. You've seen your husband that you love die. That's shock.
I don't
You're
feel like I'm in
7
shock.
7.5 months pregnant. You're carrying a child.
I don't feel like I'm in shock. I just don't feel anything. I just keep hoping it's all... that Josh is just gonna walk in here.
The door.
But he's not. God, I can't take this. I can't take this. I can't do this. I can't. I can't. Josh is dead. Not only is he dead, but the way he died. I just wish it would leave my head. Every time I close my eyes, I see it. It's like torture. My subconscious just keeps playing it over and over and over again. As if one time seeing it isn't bad enough, I have to see it over and over and over. I just want to save him. I want to save him. I just want to... At least if I can go back and take back the push, at least I can save him.
The push.
The push, I pushed him against the wall and he... Oh my god. At least I could catch him. I tried, but it was all so fast. And I just want to know what his last thoughts were. What could you think? What could go through your head when you're falling to your death?
was he fixing to? Where was the candle things?
There's like these stand-up candle things like this high. They're just like little wire things, but he was fixing the TV. He was like messing with the TV right here, and the windows right here. And I pushed him, and he fell into the window. And fell. Oh God. I'm never gonna get over this. I'm never gonna understand it. I mean, I thought divorce was gonna hurt. He's not even here. I can't even talk to him. Every time I pick up my phone, I'm just gonna want to text him. Why is this happening?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't know
something's
what's
coming
taking
in.
so long. Let me get your, what, Amber, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like just uniformed officer. Maybe getting the
What's your last
basics.
name? I'm sorry?
Hilberling.
How you spell it?
Hilberling.
How you spell that?
H-E-R-L-I-N.
No.
Oh.
H-I-L. P-E-R.
P
B.
B-E-R.
L-I-N-G.
Okay. What is your maiden name?
Fields.
Fields. What's your birthday? Was it 2508 or 2805? Your apartment?
2509.
2509, okay. Carson. And what's your social security number? Other detectives here, I think he's talking to one of the witnesses now, and he's got to talk to another one, then they'll be in here, all right?
I can't do this. Josh is gone. For forever. I'm only 19. I have
Yeah,
the
only
next
19.
60 years to think about this. To let it torture me. I'm never gonna find someone that I love more than Josh. I'm never gonna find someone as perfect for me as he was. And I ruined all of it. God, why did I do that? God, I just want to go back.
He's got obvious anger issues,
What, the first time y'all got in a fight?
and it just ended up horrifically
He's
tragic,
dead.
to say the very least.
I touched his bones. All broken and sticking out of his body. Everything was bent backwards. I rolled him over and just held him. I didn't care. this to be over.
I love you.
I'm gonna have this baby and it's gonna be just like Josh. And I'm scared because it's gonna remind me of him every day. Look like him. And I was supposed to enjoy it with Josh. And I stole that from Josh. I didn't.
Uh-oh.
I stole his whole life away from him.
Grandma's going to say, don't talk like that. Or maybe not. Maybe she's just given up
He's
at this
23.
point. Like, she's already said enough.
He's never gonna watch. He's not gonna be there when Levi's born. He's not gonna watch him grow up. Watch him get married, see him have Greek. Oh my god.
It's okay, baby.
No, Josh is gone.
There's Grandma.
I mean, what if you lost Papa before anything ever even got to happen? I'm so sorry. What kind of person am I? I don't deserve to be here. How can I push Josh out the window? I mean, why? Why?
There was not.
So, by the way, if you're wondering what the name of the apartments that they were staying at, it is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the name of the apartments is, well, it's a single building, high-rise building, and it's like a cylindrical shape, and it's called the University Club Tower. University Club Tower.
I just want to be with him. I can't accept the fact that he's not here anymore. I refuse to do that. I'm not looking forward to all the nights. I'm gonna spend crying, and waking up screaming, dreaming about him,
That's why we have therapists to help.
dreaming about what happened.
That's why we have therapy.
Every time I just see it, I can't get it out of my head now.
I mean, she's not wrong. Quite a traumatic experience, to say the very least.
I just can't imagine how his parents feel.
I would imagine
His
devastated
brother
and
was over in
furious.
Afghanistan. Him and his brother have grown up protecting each other.
because something tells me this isn't the first scuffle they got into. So I'm sure his parents are aware of her potential tempers. Plus, she said she got kicked out of her mom's house, so she obviously has anger issues.
Josh was so special.
And she tends to put her hands on her husband, obviously at least once. But something tells me she's probably been physical before. Nobody ever wants to talk about the husband getting physically abused. So yeah, I'm sure his parents are beyond furious, setting aside the feeling of complete devastation. So, I mean,
What am I supposed to say to them when they come in here?
you know, how else can you really put it? Oh, here.
Hi, are you Amber?
Are we going with
Jeff Elton. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. I'm sorry, you.
I'm her grandmother, Gloria Bowers.
Oh, okay. Very sorry. We want to do this.
All right, so he must be the
I'd like to
detective.
talk to you, get a statement as to what happened.
You want
Can I
me
talk
to
to her?
stay?
Yeah, can I talk to her in private?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lawyer. I'm surprised the grandma didn't say, remember what I told you.
How old are you?
19.
19?
I don't.
How long you guys been
I
married?
can't make a statement. I don't want this to turn out bad.
Okay. Okay, well,
My
It's
mom,
your right.
I think, is calling an attorney,
okay. Is that what you want to do?
and I'm not supposed to say anything till he gets here.
Okay. Who is your attorney?
I don't know.
Okay. What's your mom's?
Rhonda Whitlock.
I say you got to respect her wishes.
Whit.
You're supposed to.
Okay. And, you know her phone number?
I mean, not that it's going to be much help because they clearly recorded the whole thing because we just watched it.
Then, and we won't talk about the case at all, okay?
And
Amber?
I don't have a number counter
And I'll
on
let your
screen,
grandma
but
come
if I
back
did,
here,
it would
okay?
probably be in the double digits with how many times that she
I can't
incriminated
tell
herself.
Okay. Can you tell me your name and stuff?
Amber
Plus her
Hilberling.
grandmother confirming
Is
it
it
by saying, don't
H-I-B?
say things like that.
H-I-L.
Don't
Okay.
say that.
B-E-R-L-I-N-G.
L-I-N-G. Would you like to, is this your water? You want another water or pop or anything? Okay. What's your date of birth, Amber? All right. And your social? Okay, I'll call your mom, okay?
Okay.
You want your grandma to come sit back in?
Yes, please.
Okay.
See, that went a lot better than she probably anticipated because she thought they were going to strong arm her and start screaming at her.
Josh. Baby. I will never, ever forgive myself. I can't even begin to accept this. I want you to be here. Just come back, please. Please. I love you. I love you so much. I hope you are happy. I will spend the rest of my life paying for this.
She is right about that. All right, Grandma's back.
Don't push on it. You'll get it.
I look at this and I think of all this stuff on Josh. everything was split open. You could see bones and blood and guts and
Yikes.
I just wish I had a time machine. I just watched him fall, not doing anything, standing safely in the apartment while the love of my life fell. And I just kept saying to myself, please catch yourself, please catch yourself. Wondering why the whole time I was ever gonna think that he could catch himself. I was hoping maybe he'd just fall and break his leg or something.
You was hoping
No.
he would fall?
No, I mean, while he was falling, all these thoughts were running through my head, like, please catch yourself, just...
Okay, why did you... Was you fixing to go out the door?
What do you mean?
When you fixing to come over my house?
Yeah, I was waiting for him to leave. I didn't even yell at him or anything. I don't know what happened. He was the one walking around yelling at me, being mean, and I was just cleaning up the glass. I didn't say anything mean to him. I didn't yell at him. I just sat in the bathroom crying so hard I was throwing up. And he came in there and said, I've got all these options. He said, you want me, he kept saying, what do you want to do? And I said, please make your own decisions. And he said, okay, I will. He said, I want to work things out with you, but we need to be separated for a while. He had already talked to his dad.
He had done talk to him?
Yeah, he had just got off the phone with him. His dad was at work, so his dad was going to pick him up after he got off of work. That's why
I mean, hell, it's supposed to be the happiest time in their relationship. She's 7 months pregnant. She's only 19 years old.
And he was
Got
on
their
the
whole
phone
lives
this
ahead of
morning,
him.
and he just hung up with his... I mean, I don't even know if he was on the phone. I don't know.
I mean, they're talking separation and everything. It's
Yeah, I was getting...
quite unfortunate.
He had dumped all my laundry out. And I was putting it all back in there.
And unfortunately, we're not going to get his side of what happened between them, of course. You know, there's always...
I wish I
technically,
could go back.
more often than not, there's 3 sides to every story. Her side, his side, and in between is usually the truth.
Well, you gathered your laundry up when you fixing to go out the door?
Yeah, and I couldn't leave because the guy was in there measuring the window that Josh had broke.
There you go. There you go. Isn't that ironic that the maintenance guy, or at least a company that was hired by the apartment building, they were in their unit working on fixing a window in their unit at the same time that she pushed him through another window and he fell. I mean, just wild.
He was out on the balcony measuring the window from the outside on the balcony.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was like a sliding door or something.
Oh.
Yeah, and he saw it. He saw him, bust through the window and fall. Maintenance guy did.
Yeah, so I couldn't leave because the guy was in there measuring the apartment.
Were y'all hollering and stuff?
No.
Yeah, right. Probably. Now remember, if you were, he's gonna say you were. He's got no
the
dog in the
other
fight. He was
little
just
guy was
there
in there.
fixing a freaking window.
Where was the guy? Had he left?
No, he was there when Josh
Still
fell.
there? He was still there?
Yeah, he was out on the balcony, and
Oh yeah, he saw it.
heard me start screaming. I was screaming. Just screaming, running around. And I ran out the door to go down the elevator to go get Josh. And he came out and he was like, "Oh my God!" he
Talk about the
fell." And I was
longest
like,
elevator
"I
ride of
know."
your life.
I was like, "I have to go get him."
I was wondering that if she ran down the stairs or if she took the elevator.
Hello. Hey.
I never saw any footage from the elevator. I'd be
No,
curious
where?
to know if they had CCTV
Just
from
sitting
inside the
here in
elevator.
room with Amber.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It's a pretty large apartment building.
Well, I told her to wait not to say anything till the attorney got here. I don't know. They should be. The cops had them down at the apartment answering questions. And I'm sure that they'll then be down here. Because the investigator was going to call Rhonda. So I'm just sitting and waiting until attorney shows up or Rhonda. Yeah, I told him, he's called me, but I told him I couldn't really tell him anything or talk to him right now because I'm kind of stuck here in this room. So I'm going to sit in here with her until Rhonda and him gets here and the attorney. Alrighty. Alright, love you. Bye. That was Brian. I just want to go to sleep. I'll let you hit down there, baby.
Can't. Every time I close my eyes, I see it.
Have you heard from your mom? Haven't heard
No,
anything. I've
the
been
only
trying to
thing-
call and she hadn't answered, so.
Call Dr. Whitlock, and his is
Contact info, I'm assuming. Redactions.
This
The
is
last-
Dr. Whitlow, is that her husband?
Whitlock.
It's not me. I'm not
Is that her
muting it.
husband?
Uh-huh. The last I heard, they were at the apartment.
Okay.
The officers was questioning them.
I mean, he's already calling him. It's ringing.
Oh, he brought us. Yeah. Hello, is this Dr. Whitlock? Yeah, how you doing, sir? My name's Jeff Ellen, Tulsa Police. Yes, sir. I'm here with Amber, and I was hoping to get a statement. And she said her mom was contacting an attorney. Do you know who that'd be, or if he's going to come down today, or? Okay. Okay. Would you call my cell phone when you get hold of one, or in fact, you can give him my cell phone number as well to see if he's going to allow her to make a statement, or if he wants to come talk to her, see what's going on. Okay. All right.
Are they
It's
on their
Jeff
way down?
Felton. Jeff. No, Felton. F is in Frank. Yeah, Elton. Yes, sir. And 724-6929. Thank you much. All right, bye-bye. Would you like water, pop, anything?
You got, Amber, you got a pop machine?
Yeah, I'll get you. I think I got some.
Mountain Dew. Here, I'll
Can I
take
go
some.
to the bathroom?
Here, come on over.
Let the police take care of it. He's like, here, I'll pay for it.
Hold on, you're fine. Hello. What?
I don't think she's paying for
I
it.
can't hear you.
Ooh. That's a rough signal. Gotta love the Tulsa, Oklahoma cell service. Damn Metro PCS.
Hello? She just went to the bathroom. We're down here in the investigating room. She won't be able to talk to you. Well, Josh is dead. He fell out of the window, and she can't say anything down here right now. Rhonda and him's on their way down. I'm in here with her until somebody gets here. Okay? I mean, I'm sorry. When I get out and know a little more, I'll call you, or one of us will. All right? All right. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, I could barely hear him, but he didn't really. He was just asking, like, what's going on. That's about it. So anyway, that concludes the interview portion.
We begin with breaking news, a guilty verdict in the murder trial of Amber Hilberling.
Less than an hour ago, jurors convicted the 21-year-old of second-degree murder. They say she pushed her husband to his death from the window of their 25th-story apartment.
2 News reporter Max Resnick is live outside the courthouse with more on this breaking news. Max?
Yeah, that's right, Justin and Marla. It took the jury just about 3 hours to come down with that verdict. That verdict, as you just named, was 25 years. That's the recommendation for Amber Hilberling and the death of 23-year-old Josh Hilberling. That was in June 7th, 2011. They also recommend a $10,000 fine. Obviously, the big question in this case was self-defense. Was Amber Hilberling defending herself when she pushed Josh Hilberling nearly 2 years ago? Obviously, the jury felt that it was not in self-defense, and it was a push that she admitted to many times, both in a video that was taped to the Tulsa Police Department the day of his death, and also here in the courtroom through testimony. She said, "I did push him." She said that she intended to push him, but obviously that she did not intend for that to be his death. The prosecution also called a number of witnesses from the police department, including 5 detectives, who said that there was no sign of a struggle. That was really the defense's play here, to say that there was an angry verbal altercation that went back and forth, that Josh put his hands on her shoulders, and that she pushed back in self-defense. But the jury simply did not buy that. The quote that really stuck out from this court case was definitely, "He was messing with the TV and I pushed him." That quote was made in that hour-long video that the jury watched last week, that one when she was talking to her grandmother, Gloria Bowers. And it was Gloria Bowers who the prosecution says introduced the idea of a struggle between the two nearly 2 years ago. The prosecuting attorney in this case is Michelle Keeley. She said it was Amber Hilberling's testimony that made the jury believe that she was not credible.
Certainly she testified, and it was not consistent with what she had previously said. We didn't know whether she was going to testify or not, and certainly the jury listened to that, and they found that she was not credible.
Now, Amber Hilberling will be sentenced April 23rd. She's been remanded to the Sheriff's Department, to the county jail here. We expect that she will probably appeal this conviction. We'll have more on what exactly took place here today, more of the closing arguments, and exactly what her reaction was like, her very shocked reaction at this conviction tonight at 6. Live in downtown, Max Resnick, 2 News works for you.
Tonight, for the first time, we hear from the woman accused of pushing her husband to his death out of a high-rise building.
Amber Hilberling sat down with Dateline NBC to explain her side of the story. 2 News reporter Dan Perlman is here with more. Dan?
Yeah, this case continues to get both local and national attention. Now Amber Hilberling, sentenced to 25 years in prison, speaks out. Amber Hilberling says she was a good wife to Josh.
I believe that everyone has that one person in their life that you give your whole heart to, and there's no refunds or exchanges.
On that June day, though, she says she watched her husband fall 17 stories to his death. Seconds later, Hilberling realized Josh was dead. She went to trial accused of pushing her husband to his death. Tonight, she speaks to those who thought during that time she craved the attention.
I mean, that seems ridiculous and a totally unsupported opinion because these people didn't live with me on a daily basis.
The woman behind bars also spoke to critics who say she should have taken a plea deal to put her behind bars for just 5 years. Reporter Andrea Canning spoke to Hilberling face to face.
She completely had faith in the justice system that this was an accident and that no one could ever find her guilty of murder, of all things.
But the jury did, and Hilberling does not regret turning down the deal.
What I know to be true is no different today than it was when they offered me that 5 years. You know, I have to put my trust in one day I'll be able to say the things left unsaid and hope for something better.
Hilberling's attorneys do plan to appeal her conviction. Dan Perlman, 2 News.
News update. The Oklahoma Department of Corrections is investigating after they found Amber Hilberling in her prison cell dead. Now, she gained national attention after she was convicted of pushing her husband out of her Tulsa apartment. 2 Works for You reporter Giselle Puente joins us now live from the University Club Tower with the details. Good morning, Giselle.
Good morning, Tanaya. Just 3 years ago, Amber Hilberling was convicted of pushing her husband off this apartment complex here in Tulsa. She was serving a 25-year sentence. The Department of Correction told me today that Hilberling was pronounced dead in her cell yesterday afternoon at the Mabel Bassett Correctional Center. The defense attorney who represented her, Clark Brewster, said that prison officials called Hilberling's mother yesterday to break the news. Brewster says her family is devastated. In 2013, a Tulsa County judge convicted her for second-degree murder. Prosecutors said she pushed her husband, Josh Hilberling, from their 25th floor apartment back in 2011. She claimed they had been arguing and she didn't mean to kill him. Hilberling was 19 years old and 7 months pregnant at the time of the incident. Now, coming up at 11:30, what some of her loved ones are posting on social media. Reporting in Midtown, Giselle Puente, 2 Works for You.